guys, good morning. As you can see today, we're gonna learn lots of words, especially words that end with F, double F, or F-E. We're going to learn how to convert singular words to plural words. We're going to use our Nelson spelling book, and we're gonna study Unit 19 on pages 42 and 43. Let's start. In this case, laughing, it's not related to breath. In this time, laughing is like to avoid any activity, like being lazy, like doing nothing, okay? So that's why I said, I'm going to spend my vacation loafing around, like flojeando, alright? So that with ing, the meaning changed completely. Let's remember that singular is something that is only one, and plural is going to be two or more objects, or in this case nouns, okay? Let's go with our first word in our keywords. Calf. What is a calf? When it's a baby cow. Okay, so if we want to say that we have two or more calves, we can say calves. Grammatically, we need to get rid of the F, and we're going to add VES. So we're going to say calves. Can you repeat? Second word, half. As the another one is gonna be halves, the plural. What is a half? If I cut something in half, well, I'm gonna get two halves, right? Like an apple, an orange that is cut in half. After we cut it, we're gonna get two halves. Loaf. Loaf is a piece of bread, but we can get more than one. If we have more than one pieces of bread, we're gonna say loaves. What can you notice in calf, half, and loaf? They finish, or they ending with F. So the plural is VES. So we're gonna get rid, as I said, of the F, and we're gonna add VES. Another word that ends in F is wolf. Do you know that animal? That is well, that's a wolf. But when we find a male, we're gonna say wolves with the VES, as you can see in our sentence that is on the top of our page 42. Let's continue with the words that end in double F. That is not a big deal because we're just going to add S at the end. Let's start with cliff. One cliff or two or more cliffs. And you notice that we're just adding S at the end. Puff. Puffs. Now let's see the words that ends with F-E, like wife, like knife, okay? So when we have a word like that and we want to transform it into plural, we're going to do the same as here. We're going to get rid of the F and the E, and we're gonna add VES. So it's gonna be wives, knives. So, as I said, knife and knives, wife and wives. And the word that I told you already, wolf and wolves. wolf. Do you know that animal? Do you know that animal? That is but every rule has its own exception, right? So we have two words that are going to break that rule. For example, we have believe as a noun because remember, believe is a noun. My beliefs and believe is the verb. So I'm speaking about the noun believe. We're going to add just an S even though it finished with the F. I'm not gonna substitute the F for BS and I'm not gonna say believes. I'm gonna say believes. Alright? And the other word is chief. The same. I'm just gonna add the S even though it finished with the F. So let's say it. Chief and chiefs. Believe, believes.
Wow!
Now we have enough information to complete the focus exercise. Okay, here we have our first exercise completed. So we have a basket of, as I said, bread, a group of pieces of bread. It's gonna, we can see a basket of loaves. Number 2, 3. Which animal is that? We can see 3 wolves. We're gonna say 3 wolves. With the V, right? My apple is cut in 2 halves. Remember, it's not halves, it's halves with a V. E-S, okay? A newborn. Do you remember the baby cows? So we're gonna say newborn calves. We have it right here. 3 sharp. Singular is knife. Plural is knives, right? And white cliffs. Remember what it, since it is spelled with double F at the end, we're just gonna add an S. So white cliffs. Let's read the explanation that our book provides. So it says, to make the plural of nouns ending in F or FE, we usually change the F or FE to V before adding EF, like this. Leave, we're gonna say leaves. Wife, in plural, is wives. Our BCV says, for words ending in double F, just add S to make them plural. Now it's your turn to complete this chart. Here we have the singular spelling. You have to write it in plural. And at the end of the chart, we will have 2 words that are already in plural, and you will have to write it singular. Okay? The singular is page 43, exercise B. The instructions say, use a dictionary to help you find the plural of chief and believe. I already did for you. I told you that chief is going to be chiefs in plural. Believe, it's gonna be believes. But you will have to find the meaning of it, okay? Well, you just answer what you notice.
Penguin.
Now let's convert our keywords in with ing or ed. So because some of them are verbs or some of them are adjectives that can be changed into ed or ing. Okay, let's pay attention. You have to write this in your language arts notebook. please.
Wait, that sounds like the sound of copy paste repeat.
Remember to copy. How can we transform the keyword into a conjugated word and also copy the example? Okay, so we have half plus ed. The answer is half. She halved the apple. That means that somebody cut an apple in halves, right? Number 2, stuff plus ing. Well, as you can see in our words that finish with double F, we're just going to add the S. Here we're just going to add the ending like stuffing, okay? I like stuffing animals. These are stuffing animals, or they are also called plush. Sorry. Okay? I like stuffed animals. Surf plus ed. The answer is surf. You surf through the internet to find this video, don't you? Thief plus ing. The answer is thieving because it finished with the F, right? So, my example is, you're thieving again. I can't believe it. Thieving is something negative because it's to take something without permission. So, thieving, you're thieving again. I can't believe it. Sniffing. Sniff plus ing. Or again, sniff finished with double F. We're just going to add the ending without any problem. So, the example is, they all had colds and were sniffing and sneezing. What is sniffing? Sniffing is like when we are with a cold. We're sniffing, okay? And sneezing, achoo! So when my example is, they all have colds and were sniffing and sneezing.
Oh look, if it isn't our old colleague Dr. USB. So Dr. USB, huh? Like one of these?
What are you doing?
Shelf plus ed. Well, here's something interesting. This word is interesting because you will find it correct if you say shelf. But you will notice that it's an old word that it's mainly used in the 1800s or 1850s, okay? They use shelf. Nowadays, we use shelved, okay? Remember, it finished with F, so we're going to switch by a V, okay? My example is, I guess we can shelf that for a while. It's to keep it or store it for a while, okay? Loaf plus ing. The answer is laughing. I'm going to spend my vacation laughing around. Believe plus ing is believing. Since it finished with the F, so we're gonna switch the F and we're gonna place a V and then we're going to add ing. My example is seeing is believing. You need to prove it. This is a very common or a very famous quote in Spanish. In Spanish is ver para creer. In English we say seeing is believing. Alright? And then by the end is puffing. Again, it finished with double F. So we're going just to add ing, puffing. And this is a classic quote from the story, The Three Little Pigs. The wolf is huffing and puffing, blew the house down. So puffing is like, okay? That's puffing. So what do you think, or what can you notice on these words? They follow the same rule as the plural conversion, right? From singular to plural. Obviously, there are some exceptions, like here. Guys, that was our class of today. I hope you like it, and I hope you learn the words and you use it. Remember, practice the vocabulary that you learn. If we don't use it, we will forget it. So it's important for you to practice. Try to say, Mom, can I have a loaf of bread? Okay? Try to use the words that you already know. You'll see that you will have a great improvement in your speaking skills. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye.